The reason why I wound up becoming a pastor in Portsmouth is mainly because I was driving through the tunnel one day and I felt like it was a great city with a lot of depression. And it had a lot of great young people that loved God, and then it had a lot of people who didn't know God at all and knew about church but didn't like church. And it had a lot of tradition. And Portsmouth has a strong support system for one another. And I know they want more, and I know they want people to believe in them, to help them, to do better. And so that's why I chose to come to the city of Portsmouth. And to be honest with you, it really wasn't me, it was God. When I drove through the tunnel, I parked in London Oaks, and I saw kids playing outside with no park. And then I went to another neighborhood and I realized there was no park there. And then one day I went to play ball with a bunch of dudes, and they were celebrating not graduating high school. And then after that, when they said that, I told someone that lived in Portsmouth the story. He said, well, man, we got the highest dropout rate in the state of Virginia. And then I thought, man, they need to have a tutoring program, an educational program. And then I thought, man, they need to have somebody come and share the gospel. And then I thought, well, after you share the gospel, who's going to be somebody's pastor? And then that's when I realized God had given me a burden to be a pastor in Portsmouth. Now, I don't have all the answers. I don't know everything that needs to be done, but I know the 3 areas that God has led me to do. And that's, one is education. The other is to do life with people and share and help them to grow and be a solid ministry, you know, a loving church where unloved people love to attend. We're living out our Christianity or our faith in the community, where people get to see us and talk with us and hang with us and build relationships. And then the last thing that I think is very important is to train the next generation of leaders. I think we have to get beyond just doing church for Sunday, but church is a lifestyle, man, a relationship with God that you can do everything every week. Don't get mad when people don't come every Sunday, but call them and see how they're doing. Check on them before they need to check on you. You know, love on them. You know, don't bombard them with things that they don't really deal with, and help them out. You know, it's something beautiful about seeing a kid learn how to read and learn about God at the same time. It's something beautiful about seeing a single mother who was overwhelmed start to get stability in raising her kids because you loved her and you supported her. And you knew you had to give more of your time, more of your resources, and she might not have been able to give you anything for a season. I mean, even to the point where you're so concerned about her soul that you're not worried about anything else and how she's loving her kids. And that's what we're missing. Or to see a young man who was angry at not having a father, who goes off on people, who gets upset, right? And has a bad attitude. But as you begin to spend time with him and share Christ with him, do life, come alongside him, stop being his judge and jury, but just be a model, right? He becomes a stronger young man. I think one of the biggest things I learned in my few years being in Portsmouth is that I don't need to play God. And I know that, but it's another thing, because you're always trying to say, man, you need to stop acting like this, you need to focus, you need to do this. Sometimes just hanging with somebody, just telling them that you love them, just being proud of one accomplishment can change a person's life. And I almost missed that by all the traditionalism that I was surrounded by. And so I just want to challenge you to love a young person where they are. Trust God that He can use them. And if you're a part of the Village Church family, we are here to do life with you and to see God do great things in your life. God bless you, man. Have a great day.